To say you gotta know somebody, or know somebody to get somewhere these days. To say you know that's alright, yeah that's alright, cause you know that's alright with me. Yeah, you know that's alright, yeah that's alright, cause you know that's alright.
He won't get over here until you turn on the camera, so just turn it on.
That's probably true.
Alright. Hey everybody, this is Phil Falcone from Addicted to Real Estate. Today, Jeremy and I are about to have a conversation that we're going to let you eavesdrop in on. We're going to talk about how to finance the 8 pieces of real estate which we have gotten under contract in the last 3 days. Today is Wednesday, February 27th, 2013. And Monday we bought a house in Abington for, I don't know, $68,000. And Tuesday we didn't buy any houses. It was a lazy day for us. And then today, Wednesday, we got an email about 5 hours ago for a house that we've been working on for a couple of months, and we received a acceptance on an offer we made for 6 separate duplexes in Florida. So we now have, in 3 days' time, secured agreements of sale for 8 different pieces of real estate with 15 units altogether. So we're going to have a conversation now about how in the hell are we going to buy all these things.
I'm waiting on a spreadsheet, and then I can join the party.
All right, well, sit down and let's start the brilliance. The easiest one is Beneva, and it sounds like you got that locked up, right?
Beneva's locked up. We got to work out, the cash flow numbers and the repair costs, but we haven't even seen the place yet. We got an offer accepted. We
haven't seen any of the place.
Exactly. We haven't. I saw the one place. I saw the place in Abington. You need to go see that.
Okay. All right, well, I haven't seen. He sold one of the 8 houses. I only saw one. I saw none. All right, so one of the properties, we got a private investor who actually had already set up his money. Would you close that, Gary, that door? So
I know you wear glasses. I'm not going to read that.
Okay. We had a private lender who gave us money already. It was kind of just sitting there, waiting for us to find a deal to apply it to. So we just called him up today, and we're going to use his money on one of these houses. It's a little more than we needed for this house, but we're probably going to do something where we substitute the collateral later on.
We're going to make it work. We have money on another house that we just renovated, and that house is worth more now than when he originally put the money on. So he'll have 2 liens on houses, and his combined loan to value would be good.
Yeah, that's good. His combined loan to value is excellent. His current loan to value on one is great, and the other one's not so great, but you put them together and they're fine. So the LTVs are fine. So the one, let's talk about the one in Abington. There's no play there other than cash. So what are you looking at? $68,000 to purchase it. What kind of repair monies do you have?
I think we could put 20 into it and make it look real nice. I think we could put less into it and make it rentable. So it all depends. It's all vinyl. They're all vinyl replacement windows, but they're older vinyl replacement windows. So I wouldn't do any windows in there. There's some definitely needs flooring. It needs bathroom update, kitchen update. It would be nice, not absolutely necessary. I would if we were going to retail the thing.
How many bathrooms do you have?
1 bathroom. It's two bedroom, 1 bath. So but it could easily be, not easily, but you could make it a 4 bedroom by bumping up the roof. But I wouldn't do that now.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. You know it's not going to happen.
When the market's better.
Yeah, when the market's better.
And you go to sell the place after you owned it for a while.
We'll make that video in 2025.
Yeah. When the market's better, I think we can make it a 4 bedroom and sell it. But until the market gets better, there's no reason to put that kind of money into a project like that.
Right. Well, I mean, just for the people listening, when the buying is good, this is a buyer's market, you buy. And when the selling is good, then you can probably justify,
Expand.
hey, if I threw another 15 grand into this house, could I get 30 more for it when I sell it? Okay.
If you're
So-
renting, it's not gonna make sense. You're not gonna put an extra 30 grand in just to get an extra $200 a month. That doesn't make any sense.
All right. So we have a whole portfolio of buildings that we could improve upon. I don't really want to consider that right now. So if you
So it's like
if you
20
buy
grand
if you
max.
buy for 68, you got you need to borrow 100 grand for it. So you're talking 100 grand in cash for that. And then what kind of cash do we need for the 6 duplex? You got to round it
We
off.
got them under contract for $725, and as of now, there's only one that is vacant that has no tenant in it. So our idea,
12 units,
12 units. One of those units is empty. So our plan with these duplexes, and the duplexes are down in Florida. So our plan with the duplexes is to convert them into vacation rentals as they become available. So at this point, we really only have one that we can immediately, rehab and furnish. But we should keep into consideration there are other. We'll have a copy of the leases shortly, and we'll find out when the leases are up. And I say we raise the rents to something that we'd be happy if they accepted it, or if they decide they don't want to accept it and move out, then we turn them into vacation rental.
Right. Well, right now I'm just trying to wrap my head around all the money. So you're talking about 800 grand in cash you need to do the 725 duplexes.
Right.
It's not a whole lot of extra money laying around. And then you're talking about another 100. So you're talking about 900,000 in cash.
Yeah, and the nice thing is there's 7 duplexes, but we're only buying 6 this first shot, and they're going to sell us the 7th later because it's a short sale. But anyway,
Let's focus
so
on
this
the money.
6.
Let's focus on the financing technique. I think the Abington one, you don't really have any options. It is what it is. You got to raise the 100 or the 90 or the 80, whatever you get, and make that deal become a. If you get 80, it's a rental. If you get 100, it could be a flip. It could be whatever.
I think it would make sense as a rental. The other exit strategy would just be to now that it's under contract, we could clean, not even clean and sweep. We could put it on we could buy it short term and instantly put it on the market as an as is for $99.9 and be cool with that. I think we could do that and make money. The issue is,
You can wholesale it.
we could probably wholesale it. I think it's better to have a retail buyer that would come in there at $99.9. If you put it under $100,000, it would sell pretty quickly. So you put it at $100,000 on the MLS. I would say the issue with that is going to be showings because there are people in there already. So I don't like to wholesale a house where there's people in there because you got to coordinate. If it's an empty house, it's easy to wholesale it. If you got to coordinate showings, it becomes much more difficult. So I would say, we could try it like for a couple weeks. Let's say we were to buy it and just put it on the market as we're cleaning the place out. If somebody comes along and buys it, great. If somebody doesn't buy it, we're just renovate it, rent it, and on to the next. We'll wholesale it to ourselves.
All right. Well, 800 grand in cash is a lot of cash to raise. So,
Well,
what I'm thinking is the high income individual technique where they go and apply for a loan. I gotta call Tom and see if he looked into it. My guess, one of the problems is he's so damn busy. So whenever you call him, he says, "Yeah, I'm gonna look into the guidelines." But he said, "I'll call you back tomorrow," and that was 3 days ago. So I think I called him Monday.
Well, I had a conversation yesterday. So one of the ideas is to get people that have income, and they don't necessarily need to even be high income. If they're just looking to do, we have 6 different parcels that we could do, if we wanted to, with 6 different credit partners or somebody else that has a job. They might not have a bunch of money to put down. They might not have a bunch of time to find deals, but somebody that has a job that could qualify for a traditional 30-year mortgage at today's low interest rates, we could partner with, and then we would have, we'd have 30-year financing on these places, and we'd have a part owner, which would be the person that is our credit partner, the one that goes out and gets the loan, because they have normal.
Yeah, but if you do that, you
income.
still have to raise the 20% down.
Yeah, still have to raise 20% down. So one of the ideas would be to raise the money. We could split it up where we get two private investors on 2 of the deals, raise enough money on those 2. You figure what if 1/5, 20% would be one out of every 5 houses would be your down payment, right? So I'm just thinking, could you pull the money from the other deals in order to have down money for the ones that are financed.
No, each deal is worth 120 grand each.
Yeah, they're varying. Like, I took the assessed value. I took the 725, and then the value is 1.24 times the assessed value gives us the breakdown. So the highest property is 143. The lowest property is 111. If we were to actually separate them out based on the assessed value, so it's kind of like that. That gives us the 725 broken down. So some properties are more, some properties are less. And when we go look at these properties, I'm sure we'll find that some are nicer and some are not as nice. So that's just a break.
Now we definitely set for next week on Wednesday.
No, we gotta book our airfare. We gotta.
No, but I mean, is a date set with them?
Oh yeah, the date's set with them. Yeah, they want to go down next Wednesday.
I'm wide open next week. I got nothing going on.
When's our? We have a meetup. Nothing. What are we talking about? The 6th or something? The 5th. I'm speaking. I have a speaking gig. I think in New Jersey.
What?
Wholesale to Yourself, the Jersey group. Yeah. But that, I mean, I don't know. I'll
Alright, so you
check.
fly
I'll check
down the
the
morning
date
of the
on that.
6th and you fly home the next day. Well, whatever. And open ended back. I mean, getting someplace to stay is probably going to be a problem too.
Beneva.
Yeah, right.
We'll stay in Beneva.